Welcome back to another episode of the S.I.L.T.H space program, and today we are going to be trying a unusual design. So my last couple of videos I've been doing rovers and they haven't been going overly well, let's be honest. So I've come up with an idea to get me to the mountain region a lot quicker. I'm basically going to do a normal space flight and then detach my rover, parachute it down and hope that it actually lands on the right area. So we're going to give it a whack and see what happens. Hopefully this will work. If it doesn't, well, oh well. So first thing we're going to do though is put our stagings in the right order. So it's the standard rover I was using yesterday, but I've dropped one or two of the science modules and added an extra parachute onto the rear, just to give it a bit more stability landing. Now what I'm going to do here is put two of the boosters on the first stage, last booster on the last one where I'll be going horizontal hopefully, and then we will deploy the parachutes and hopefully glide safely into the hills. So we're going to give this a whack. Kerbal is our pilot today, so let's go. Okay, SAS is on. Ooh, that was a little unstable. Okay, Kerbal, I'm counting on you, buddy. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You're going to die, buddy. Okay, so we're going to turn her so she's facing a little bit out that way. We're going to try to tilt her a little bit. Tilting isn't working overly well here, unfortunately. Oh god, I hope we don't get out under the water, actually. Ah, there we go. We're turning the right direction now. Okay, that was stage 1. Okay, stage 2. Trying to turn her in towards the highlands here. Hopefully this will work. Yeah, she's turning alright. She is turning. Just trying to get her little nose up as well though. She isn't the stablest of things. Her turn speed is very, very slow though. Ooh, camera bugged out there. Okay, trying to turn her. Turning. Okay. There we go. You're going to power the engine next. Power it down a little bit. Okay. Now we're not facing the right way up, unfortunately. Maybe switch SAS off. No, that didn't work. Okay. Parachutes are up. She should stabilize now, hopefully. Okay. Parachutes are up. Come on, boys. Engage. There we go. Okay, now we're going to throttle her up a little bit. I'm going to use half our fuel on the throttle up here. Hopefully that'll take. I think the parachutes are creating a little bit of drag, though, on the but this is a good drive run for actual lunar landings as well. Okay. We are gliding in. Now we didn't get quite as far as I would have liked by a long shot here. Okay. Seems to be landing okay. I think I'm going to cut the engine here because she doesn't seem to be making much forward momentum. Question is, how do we actually increase that forward momentum? She's probably not aerodynamic enough to actually push her forward. I think we're just wasting fuel, actually, if anything. So we're not far from the mountain, though, so we're going to head on over there, get our EVA reports. of science there, but okay. We made a safe landing. Okay. We're just gonna pull her down a little bit on throttle though. We don't want a repeat of yesterday's disaster. Okay. Yeah, maybe a little less as well there. She's going a little too fast for my liking. Brakes are on. C, 19. Yeah, I want to keep her under 20 because anything more than that tends to fly rapidly. Okay. Did I scrap the temperature tank? I believe I might have actually. Parachutes have been torn off. Damn. Okay. Damn, I should have kept the bloody thing on now. Just gonna head up into the lowlands. We might actually have screwed ourselves entirely here. Oh, can't get up the slope. There we go. Just need to floor it a little bit. And reduce throttle again. Not actually that far from the mountain now, so that's something at least. We made a good bit of distance from the space center, as you can see over there. Electric charge is dropping rapidly though. That might be a problem. Hope the electric charge doesn't affect the brakes. We're in some serious fucking trouble here. Let's just take a look back here, see how far away from that mountain we are. Don't know if we're actually going to even make it there. Okay, we are clearing a little bit here. Carly seems a little happy. Floor it up a little bit, just bring up our meters per second here. Shouldn't be too fast, I don't think. Yeah, we're in the safe zone. Okay, let's scroll back here. We getting any closer? Gradually. Very fucking gradually here. Tone her down a bit just for this ridge. Don't want to go flying out. Okay. Yeah, she's all just a little less, a little less. She's bouncing a little bit now. Want to be careful here. Now, why did the electric off at a cockpit, I think? Right. Just tone her down a little bit as well. She's going a little too fast for my liking. Put her under glide. Very nice gliding speed on her, actually. Nearly at the lowlands, so that's something. Just going to glide ever so slightly here. I would want to increase the thing just in case. It's actually going at a nice little pace here now. Just speeding it up, I don't want to risk having a flip. speed here. Let's see how far from the mountain we are now. Yeah, she's gonna make it, I think. So, you might be wondering why I'm doing these rover videos, probably not the most exciting ones. I want to practice rovers for when I actually get to the moon. And these are within my scientific knowledge at the moment to actually do. So, hopefully, one of my next videos we're going to try another orbit, gather a bit more science, get enough parts to actually make a trip to the moon, fail a couple of times, and finally land. So, just getting up to the mountain now. The distance thing in this game is really good, actually. It's very deceptive. It's where you're only like 20 meters away and you're actually a fucking mile or so. And tone it down again. We made it to the mountains. Woohoo. Just gonna get up onto this lower ridge, hopefully. Burning a lot of fuel here, though. That's the only problem. Brakes, brakes, brakes. I don't think the brakes are working here. Okay, we're gonna do a little EVA here. Don't know if Carly is the best pilot here that we had. I don't know if she'll be able to repack the science compartment. 2.4. Okay, keep science. Roof data, okay. Store experiments, right. Yep, she isn't a scientist, so we can't actually do that. Fuck. Okay. So we're gonna put her back in here. Fuel. Shit. And now we're reversing rapidly. Hopefully this won't be too big a problem. I wonder actually if I can walk her to the top of the mountain. Yeah, we'll come back for the ship itself. Alright, let's do a little hiking expedition here and gather some data. Probably not the most efficient use of a Kerbal, but what the hell. Okay, running. It's actually really... Whoops. watch. Sorry, my camera work is fucking awful here. And I've completely screwed up my camera. Going to get her up to the top of the mountain here. Don't know if Carly is a male or a female. There we go. Camera's a bit better now. Okay, we're just going to get up to the top of this mountain and we are going to be flying fine. She's like your sandbolt going up the mountain there, yeah? Actually, I'm gonna plant a goddamn flag. You can do it. GTA Kerbal. Once again, anybody watching this video, just fast forward to the exciting part. Nearly there. Just gonna get up onto this ridge and we are gonna plant our flag. This'll do, I think. Ta-da! Right then, let's recover the vessel. Okay, so we made it to the mountains at least. We got 2.4 science, excellent. Crew, total reputation 110, nice. Now, what we need to do here Let's cover that as well, and we got a little bit of science from that point too. Not a lot, but hey, who's counting? So, this was another episode of the S.I.L.T.H space program. I'm hoping in the next video to actually launch an orbital flight, then come back down to Earth, just gather some science. I really need to get some parts unlocked and what have you. So that's something we need to look at. And I'm thinking as well how we can upgrade so we can use more parts, because I think with directional fins we should be able to reach these mountains rather than that hill and get our flag up there. So it's a little off kilter with what people expect normally for Kerbal, but hey, we're having fun though.